Hello, this is Katherine Marie, and you're listening to the Long COVID Real Talk podcast. I wanted to do an episode on weight management today, the updates that I have. So, first of all, I know that I don't show you my whole head to toe in the episodes, but I'm sure you can see the little extra chin here and a little extra on my face. Long COVID has definitely caused me to have weight gain, mainly because I'm not able to be active, but also because I'm on medications for different things that are as a result of long COVID that can also cause weight gain. So I am technically obese right now, which is demoralizing and very humiliating, but I'm sharing it just because I know I'm not the only person that is experiencing this with long COVID. So I talked to my primary care doctor about it, and I asked him last fall if I could try one of those medications that people are using for weight loss. And he said no. And then a couple of months later, this is even more embarrassing, but a couple of months later, I actually had a consult with a plastic surgeon. And I said, I really want to get this fat off my belly. And he said, no, you would come to me if you had saggy skin and I would get rid of that. But the fat you have to lose first. And he said, you need one of those pills. And I said, I already asked. And my primary care doctor said no. And he said, well, you need to ask him again. And I said, okay. So it took me several months. And this entire time I've been trying to lose weight the old fashioned way sorry, there's a little bug in here. I've been trying to lose weight the old fashioned way just with diet because I can't really do exercise, as you know. My PCP, when I met with him recently, I think it was a month ago at this point now, he said, since you can't exercise really, you probably should only be doing 1,000 calories per day because you don't burn any calories every day. I was like, okay, that's good to know because I'd been doing more. Because that's what I have done in the past to lose weight. He said that he would give me a referral to the weight management people, which he did. And there's an actual weight management clinic. And I had an appointment last week, and I've been waiting and waiting and waiting to make this episode because I wanted to try one of the medications first and then give you a report on it. But I also don't want to get behind with stuff that's going on. And I can always do another episode with updates. So to make a long story short, I did have the appointment last week. I have been able to lose 10 pounds since last fall, but I still have a lot to go. So we went through one of the most multifaceted, thorough assessments I've ever had in a medical office. It was a video visit, but still. And she was asking all about everything like sleep and food and exercise and, regular life stuff, just so many different things and stress levels. And she ended up going through all the different options and kind of ruling out as we went because of various things, because I'm already on a little dose of metformin. I'm already on a stimulant for my ADHD, and I don't have diabetes, and I'm not even pre-diabetic. But I know that I will be if I don't get this weight off, right? And also, I just have this feeling that getting the weight off my belly will help me just be able to breathe more easily. And I'm really tired of seeing this little double chin when I do these videos or when pictures or whatever. I'm just getting really tired of it because it's not how I'm used to seeing myself, So anyway, at the end, she said, okay, I think that you should use ZepBound. I think it's ZepBound. It's an injection. And she said, it's really expensive. I don't know if you are going to be covered for it because you don't have diabetes and your BMI is not high enough. I was like, what? She said, usually they want you to have a BMI over 40. And I was like, whoa, that's okay. That's pretty high. And they like to have more than just hypertension. They like to have diabetes or hyperlipidemia or something like that, to show that you are experiencing medical complications due to your weight, which I'm not quite doing that yet, just a little bit. So she put it in to the insurance to get approved, and it's been 5 days, I think, 6 days, and I have not heard back anything yet. I emailed the office today and asked about, when can I expect to hear back? What are next steps? And they just said that it's still pending with my insurance. That being said, I wanted to tell you my plan if it's not covered by insurance. So apparently the pharmacy or the company that makes ZepBound does have a kit or something that you can buy for $300 a month. It's prescribed, but they just give you the vials instead of the pen that you just kind of like inject with. And it's way cheaper to just buy the vial, which is $300 a month. And I know that seems like a ton of money, and it is, but I keep thinking to myself, okay, well, how much is it going to cost me if I can't lose this weight? It'll cost me more of my health. Like my health is already not that great because of long COVID. And, just the pre-existing conditions that I had before, which was hypertension, mild asthma, acid reflux, stuff like that. All of those things will get worse with the weight gain. So I am planning on, if I don't have it approved by insurance, that I will buy out of pocket the vial. And since I'm a nurse and a nurse practitioner, I'm very familiar with how to draw up medications and vials. And I'm fine with giving myself injections that are not in a pen form. So that is my plan. I'm still waiting to hear back, but I wanted to let you guys know because I know that it's really, really common to have significant weight gain or weight loss. I'm not in that, that group though. I'm in the weight gain groups. I hope that that is helpful to you. Also, I'm using Noom, as I mentioned, Noom, the app, to keep track of what I'm eating. Right now, I feel like I have a little bit of an unfair advantage over the average person just because I have uh, a stimulant that I'm on for ADHD, and that does help with appetite during the part of the day when I'm on the stimulant. But it doesn't help in the end of the day, which is when everybody usually is when you have snacks and overeat and everything. So I think that is everything. Let me know if you've tried something before to lose weight and how that's worked for you. I have seen a lot of mixed reviews on Ozempic and semaglutide. And I know that for a lot of these medications, it can cause a gastroparesis, which just means it slows down the emptying of the stomach. So sometimes it just um, what is it called? Peristalsis. When you eat food, naturally just automatically goes through your gut. And the movement is called peristalsis. So it slows down peristalsis. And I guess one of the downsides is it could just stop it, and that could be a problem. I've also heard of just other GI symptoms like nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, constipation, that sort of things. Before trying it, obviously, it's going to be prescribed and you're going to talk to a provider about it if you decide you want to do it. And like always, I'm not telling you to do anything. I'm just telling you my experience so you can talk to your doctor or doctors to see if it would be appropriate treatment for you and your treatment plan. So that is all I have for now. I will update you on the medication once I receive it. I'm very excited about it because it's been a long haul the last many, many months trying to lose weight and just only losing 10 pounds. As far as the showers, the cold water therapy, I think it has been going well. I have 2 different sand timers in my shower. One is for 2 minutes and one is for 30 seconds. And I email Nigel to give him updates, but I pretty much every day have a cold shower just for 30 minutes. Sorry, not 30 minutes, 30 seconds to 1 minute a day. And I do think it's helping. I just don't know how much. And I don't know, I don't have a scale or something to measure it. So I know Nigel is working on a whole thing that you do online with the cold showers for the program that he's making, but it is not launched yet. So I don't have the access to it to measure different things and to keep track of things. But so far I feel like it's good and it's not harming me. And yeah, so I think that's all for that. Okay. So thank you very much for listening. Please reach out to me and let me know what has been going on with you. And if you have any experience with weight gain, if you've tried anything that has helped, if you've tried something and it hasn't helped or whatever, I want to hear it. And thank you for listening. I appreciate it so much because it makes me feel less alone. It helps me process what's happening by talking to you about it. And if you stumbled upon this podcast by just searching in Spotify or something, welcome. I'm really excited to have you here as a guest or a listener, and I'm starting to ramble, so I think I'll stop there. Okay, have a good day. We'll talk to you later. Bye.